Hello and welcome to Brand Your Passion, the show that helps you turn the thing you love the most into something that people know and love you for. I'm your host, Holly Arnett, the brand coach for creatives, and I'm on a mission to make the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. If you're ready to get more eyes on your work, more dollars in your pocket, and more creativity in your life, you're in the right place. Welcome. Let's brand your passion. Hey everybody, and welcome back to this week's episode of Brand Your Passion. Today we are going to talk about the kind of biggest and best, the holy grail of branding and brand strategy, which is your vision. So this is the thing that guides everything that you do and is going to help you to take your business forward to wherever you want to go. So today I want to talk to you a bit about how to understand the difference between a vision and a mission, what goes into a vision, some examples of visions, and then obviously how to write your own vision statement, right? Because that's what you probably are struggling with, is like, how do I actually put this thing together? So first and foremost, the difference between a vision and a mission is really quite simple, but they get mixed up all the time. But it's pretty straightforward to understand the difference. So a vision is future focused and it's very inspirational. It's the vision for your future and it's where you want your business to be. So if you think about kind of the literal meaning of a vision, it's like the future, it's where you see yourself being. So it's all about where you want to be. Now your mission is for now, and it's really actionable. It's a practical thing about how you're actually going to make your vision a reality, and that's what. So where a vision is where you want to be, your mission is what you're actually going to do to get you to that vision. Hopefully that makes things a little bit clear for you and can help you kind of understand how and where you would be using both of these different statements for your business, because the vision is like the North Star. It guides you and your team if you have one, and is really inspirational and aspirational. It's something for you to aim towards, whereas your mission is like, what are we doing on a day-to-day basis that's going to help us to actually achieve our vision? So that is what the difference between a vision and a mission is all about. So now we know that, let's talk a little bit about vision specifically. Your vision is all about the future state of your business, your clients or customers, your industry, or the world. So it can vary. Some businesses will focus on the outcome of their business. Some businesses will focus on the future state for their customers and the results they're going to get. Some are focused on changing their industry, or some are focused on changing the world. It's all about what's important to you and kind of the why behind your business. So here are some examples. A business whose vision is all about the future state of their business is McDonald's, and their vision statement is to be the best quick service restaurant experience. So you can see how that's all about, what their business is going to be like, what the ultimate end state is for their business. Whereas an example of a business whose vision is all about their customers is IKEA. So their vision statement is to create a better everyday life for many people. That one is different in that it's all about the future state of their customers. So they want to create a better everyday life for their customers. And then a business who's focused on the future of their industry is Creative Commons, and their vision statement is realizing the full potential of the internet. This is, I think, a less common way of using your vision statement, is focusing on your industry. But if that is what you're passionate about, is transforming the industry that you're in, then something like this is going to work for you. And lastly, this is a very popular one, but some businesses focus obviously on changing the world, and Oxfam is a great example. Their vision statement is a world without poverty. So those are some examples of the different kinds of vision statements that you could be using. And as you will notice about all of them, hopefully, they are all pretty short. So McDonald's, be the best quick service restaurant experience. IKEA's is create a better everyday life for many people. Creative Commons was realizing the full potential of the internet. And Oxfam is a world without poverty. So that's only 4 words, Oxfam's one. So your vision doesn't have to be long. Your statement can just be, I think the shortest one is 3 words and the longest one is about 32 words. Be anywhere in between there, but kind of the shorter and more concise and clear, then the better. And you can always have kind of a longer vision description that goes with your vision statement to kind of explain why that's your vision and what it means to you and how you're going to do it. But the vision statement itself can just be a short statement. 1 sentence is all that you should need to talk about your vision. So some other things to remember when you are writing your vision is that, as I said, it needs to be concise. So stick to kind of 1 sentence, not too many words, because another thing that you want it to be is memorable. So it's really easy to remember a world without poverty, but if yours is starting to get into like multiple sentences or kind of be hard to read or remember, then it's not going to be super memorable. And you want it to be memorable so that you and your team and your audience can all get on board with the same vision. You also want it to be clear so that it's obvious what it is that you're trying to achieve, so that everybody can easily get on board because they understand what the vision is and what it's about. You also want it to be future focused, obviously, so that it's something that you can work towards, and it needs to be challenging enough that it's going to inspire you and motivate you and push you, but it also needs to hopefully feel a little bit achievable. You know, you don't want to have something that is so unrealistic that it's never going to happen. Obviously, the Oxfam one is an outlier because it's talking about a world without poverty, which is quite a big, hefty goal, but it is something that they do want to actually achieve. So it feels maybe a little bit unrealistic, but it actually could be achievable. So just think about how achievable your vision is while also challenging you to push yourself and work hard and make your vision happen. Obviously, you want it to be inspirational, and you also want it to be unique. Your business should have a different vision from the next business and from the next business, because it's all about what's important to you and the why behind what you're doing. So in order to actually write your vision statement, there are, I guess, 4 questions that you can ask yourself to brainstorm where you want your business to be, or your clients, or your industry, or the world. Basically, that's what we're going to ask. So number 1, you can ask, where do I imagine my business being in like 5 to 10 years, or when my business has reached its peak? Where do I expect it to be? What would I imagine my business looking like? What are we doing? What impact are we having? What does my business look like in the future? Question number 2 is, what results do I imagine for my clients? So as we said, IKEA's example was creating a better everyday life for many people. What is it that you want to see for your clients or your customers in, again, 5 to 10 years time? Or like ultimately, what is it that you want to help them with? What ultimate result do you want them to have? What is the impact that you want for your clients? Question number 3 is, what transformation do I want to see for my industry? So what are the things that frustrate you about your industry, or what gives you hope about your industry? What is it that you would love to see change? Why would you love to see that change? What difference is that going to make? Think about what transformation do you want to see for your industry? And then lastly, what changes do I want to make in the world? So what difference are you wanting to make to the world around you? What huge impact are you trying to have, or transformation would you love to see in the world as a result of your business and your work? Brainstorm all of these questions. Don't miss one because you think, oh, I don't know about my industry, or I don't care about the future of my business. Whatever topic or issues are coming up for you, just brainstorm all of the questions, because you never know what's going to come out. I would love to see you answer all 4 of the questions and see what comes up for you, and really narrow it down to the things that feel the most important and the things that feel most aligned with what you want to do and where you want to go and what's important to you. Then you want to kind of narrow it down to a paragraph about that thing. So I'm sure you have a lot of different notes, a lot of different bullet points about whatever topics you wrote down. So you can write a paragraph about what the future state of your business or your clients or your industry or the world is. And then once you've got that kind of paragraph about your vision, then you want to come up with like a one-liner, that short statement that's going to encompass your whole vision. So you can take a look at a bunch of examples of visions that will hopefully help inspire you, but just keep it to, like I said, one short sentence that's really catchy and memorable and clear. You will be ready to roll. Answer those 4 questions. Write a paragraph about whichever parts are the most important or meaningful to you, and then narrow it down even further to one punchy vision statement. That's the plan. I hope this has been really helpful for you. What I would love to see you do is tag me on Twitter or on Instagram with the vision statement that you come up with. It would make my day to read that, and I am more than happy to help you if you're stuck writing it. And if you are feeling like you need some support in writing it, you know that you can always join the Creators Brand Club and join a group of wonderful creatives who will give you all the feedback and support that you need. So tag me on Instagram and Twitter, and then if you feel like you want some extra support and help and guidance in writing your vision and doing all the other aspects of your brand, then come on over and check out the Creators Brand Club. I would love to see you there. Otherwise, I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for listening to this episode of Brand Your Passion and choosing to spend some time with me learning about branding, business, and all things creativity. You can find more episodes just like this one at blackandwhitestudios.nz/brandyourpassion. If you liked this one, you can tap that subscribe button so that you're notified about every new episode. And if you've got a spare second, I would love it if you could leave a review on iTunes or wherever you're listening to this podcast right now. I would love to hear from you and hear about how you're enjoying the podcast. If there were some helpful goodies in this episode for you, it would mean the world to me if you could screenshot your podcast player on your phone right now, hop over to Instagram or Twitter and tag me at Black and White Studios. That's at BLCKWHT Studios. By subscribing and reviewing and sharing, you're helping me to reach more creators just like you so that together we can make the world a more creative place, one brand at a time. I really can't achieve this mission without you, so your support means the world. I'll talk to you in the next episode, but until then, keep creating.